What's up, YouTube? It's your girl M. Williams again here, licensed master stylist in the suburbs of Atlanta. Bear in mind that this client has an undercut. She just need to get it trimmed down some. These are knotless box braids. And I think the color hair that we used was 350. It's like a reddish burgundy. Again, I believe that's color number 350. As you can see, her own hair is like a burgundy as well. So she wanted to match the color up with her hair color. And see back there in the back, she has an undercut. But you'll see at the end where it shows her hair and she does like a little review at the end. You'll see that her braids don't look skimpy, meaning that, with the back being cut out, or cut off rather, it can end up looking kind of skimpy, meaning not as many braids. But I did put enough braids in there because she does want to wear it in a bun sometimes. So knotless braids are kind of my favorite to do because they're so easy. The only thing about the knotless is that you have to set up a lot of hair on a rack because you're continuously adding hair to the braid. So, and then if the client wants the braid really longer, I get the longer length of hair, of course, braiding hair. But I think this is like a 42-inch. And I'm just adding about 4 strands. Usually I add 4 strands of it. And you see I'm not making the braids too big. Sorry about this remote control situation. I think she was trying to find some movie to watch. So yeah, doing the knotless. What's the big deal about the knotless? I mean, I think the big deal to me is that the braids, they actually look like they're growing out of your scalp, number one. Number two, that makes them look so much more natural. It looks like your own hair. Number three, it's not any pulling or pain or any damage to your hair, which will mean that there won't be any tension alopecia, which just meaning some hair loss from, the tight pulling. So anyway, I'm just continuing to braid. I'm going to work my way up her head rather. So I don't know who came up with the knotless, but great, great, great idea. I just love doing them. Again, you just have to set up a lot of hair on a rack because you're grabbing about 3, 4, 5 pieces of hair to feed in. Braiders, everybody does it differently. To me, I do what's easiest for me. I use a lot of gel because that helps me to grip even better. Again, to each his own, but I use a lot of gel when I'm braiding. To me, it just makes the braids look smoother. It helps the natural hair to blend in a little better. So you won't see that line of demarcation. And everybody has their favorite gels that they use. It seems like sometimes when you end up having a favorite gel, they may stop selling it or you may have a hard time finding it in the beauty supply. Another thing about the knotless is, with natural hair, which tends to be kinky, especially kinkier on the root, just depending on what type of texture hair you have. You have to definitely blow dry that hair as straight as possible. With my braids that I offer, I have the client, they can either come in already shampooed and blown out, or they can add a shampoo to it. It doesn't matter to me, as long as the client come in detangled if they're going to get a shampoo. And it's an additional fee, of course, for the shampoo. A lot of times my braid clients, sometimes they'll come in already shampooed, sometimes they won't. If you guys could please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel up. And as you can see, I've been putting more content out here. That that was some shine and jam that I use, which I don't use shine and jam a lot, but I realized that the purple one in the purple jar, it seems to be a little bit firmer than the others. Because I tend to like a gel that's firmer instead of a gel that's just very slippery and wet. So I tend to find the Shine and Jam in the orange jar. It's a little bit more wet and slippery to me. It doesn't give me as much grip. But I use it for like when I'm doing like the feed-in braids on the scalp. I use that, the orange jar of Shine and Jam. So I do use it sometimes. Sorry, I sound so tired. Anyway, see the rack? I have that big rack there, and I just have it already set up. Usually with the big rack, I have to set up maybe twice or 2.5 times. I think I just had to set the rack up twice with her. That's my Instagram. You guys can follow me there as well. So I did have 2 salon suites. I decided to close the one in Cumming and keep the one in Swanee because I was working 7 days a week with having both locations. It was... Girl, thank you for letting me do your knotless. You like them?
I love them. They're beautiful. Thank you so much.
Tell me why you come to me or how you found out about me.
My friends come to you. They both have beautiful hair whenever they come to your shop, and I wanted to try you too. So thank you so much. I love it.
We're out here in Cumming, and hopefully you'll be back, will you?
Yes, of course.
And tell me what you like about coming to me.
I love how quick and efficient your work is, and it's a nice environment. It's fun to be in your chair.
Thank you so much. Again, you guys, she's in Cumming, and she just got some knotless box braids. Thank you, girl.
Thank you.